Hello, my loves. I'm Eddie Frost, and I help people rapidly and radically heal and transform during and after narcissistic abuse. And I want to talk today about why the narcissist wants you to react to them, right? And there's a couple of things that go on here. So, one is when the narcissist is trying to trigger you, right? And that could be by what they're saying and doing, or by what they're not saying and doing. Could be by the silent treatment and being passive aggressive, or just not doing things that they said they'd do, or whatever it is. They want your reaction constantly. Why? That puts them in control of you emotionally. And during this cycle, if you notice, right, you actually live in reaction to the narcissist. You're constantly thinking about what they're going to do next. Am I doing it right? How are they going to respond? So we just live in reaction. That completely distracts you, right, from checking in with yourself. Yeah, thinking about how you are, what you want and need, right? It's always in reaction to them. Even if you're stonewalling and grey rocking, which is a good strategy, I'm not saying it's not, but you're still living in reaction to them, right? Everything has to be thought about. Everything is a reaction to the narcissist. Now, stonewalling and grey rocking is a safer reaction than, giving them a lot of energy, and trauma, because they feed off that differently. But what they want is control over you, and if they are controlling, right, how you behave, and how you think and feel, right, then they have control over you. So that's why they want you reactive. They want to also push you so far. So you may have heard of the concept of reactive abuse, which is when a narcissist pushes and pushes and pushes and pushes you, right? And at some point you react in a way that is out of character and perhaps abusive in itself. I mean, if you've been there, I've been there, you then feel a lot of guilt and shame because you're acting completely outside your normal code of conduct, right? But you've been pushed and triggered, and humans are not designed to deal very well with psychological warfare. So they want your life to be a constant reaction to them because they want to be the center of your universe, right? And control what you do, how you feel, and make basically you're there to kind of supply their needs. You're not there in your own right to supply your own. So this keeps you completely centered on them, what they're doing, how they're feeling, how to keep the peace, all that kind of stuff. It's a way of controlling you. And when they know they've got you, right, emotionally, when you're reacting strongly, they feel an immense, right, amount of power and control over you, which is what they want.